We're just about to fit a hardtop to a Daxara 198 trailer. It's the same process that you would use for any trailer from 163 Erde or 168 Daxara upwards. The tools that you'll require is a 10mm socket, a crosshead screwdriver, a 13mm socket and two 13mm spanners, a wood chisel or a straight blade screwdriver. We're going to start off with the wood chisel as we use. There are some holes that are blocked up with plastic caps on the front and they need to be removed. The easiest way is just to slide over them with a wood chisel or a screwdriver and cut the tops off. Once this is done, open the packaging. All the fitting parts are in there, and on this particular a set of instructions, and on this particular trailer there are two gas struts. The two gas struts is used on all trailers from 163 and above. The first parts you require are the front hinges. The front hinges look like this, and when fitting you require an L-shaped bracket. These sandwich the front panel and go through the holes that we've just cleared. The L-shaped bracket goes underneath, the hinge goes on top, and the bolt goes through with a nylock nut and washer on the bottom. Assemble both of these ready. These are actually assembled in the two outer holes, out the holes that have just been cleared. Once these hinges have been fitted, they need to be tightened up. However, they don't want tightening too tight, as they can need to move sideways slightly when aligned in the hardtop. This is tightened now, but allows a little bit of movement for when the hardtop's fitted. Repeat on the other side. Once this is done, the gas struts need preparing. The gas struts mount so that the body is towards the top. To fit these, you need an 8mm thread and two plain nuts, and these go in the top side, which is the body. The nuts want screwing on until they are approximately 3mm away from the gas strut itself, allowing the gas strut to move. Once the nuts are tightened up with 3mm of clearance, then get two spanners and lock the nuts together. This stops them from coming undone. This will be screwed into the hardtop shortly. On the other end, you do not fit the bolts to the gas strut, you fit them to the trailer. You need another M8 bolt, two large washers to spread the load, and then this top rubber grommet needs removing. You then put the bolt through with the washer on the outside, fit a washer on the inside, and get an eye-lock nut on the inside, and tighten this up this can be done with a nut runner or a powered tool, but tighten it up until it sandwiches the panel tightly. The gas strut is then fitted to the hardtop. Just over halfway down on the metal frame there are some metal bushers. The gas strut screws into the metal bushers, allowing it to hang from the hardtop. It is a good point at this time to make sure that the brackets are in line, because when you're fitting the hardtop you need to feed it onto the bolt. So that is now in line. Get an open-ended spanner and tighten up the bracket into the hardtop like so. Repeat this process with the other gas strut, except for everything is on the opposite side. So start off with the bolt through with the plain nuts. Again, leaving 3mm clearance. Lock them together with 2 spanners. That's ready to be fitted to the trailer. And the other bolt goes through the higher up rubber on the other side. When fitting the hardtop, line the 2 hooks up with the hardtop upside down and drop them into the hinges. Lift it over and mount the bottom of the gas strut onto the bolt, and then there's a plastic knob that screws on the end of the bolt and stops the gas strut coming off. This means that if you need to remove the hardtop later, it's as simple as taking the knob off and flipping it forwards. Once this is done, it's holding all the hinges on the front in the correct place, and the bolts can be tightened. Beware you don't tighten them too much, because they can crush the front panel, damaging the front of the trailer. This is why I use a small ratchet for doing it. The final bit to make sure it all works is the locking catches. The locking catches come with a set of keys. Unlock the catch, that opens up. A number 2 posi screwdriver, and these mount into the 2 smaller holes on the back. Use the keys to do the same with the other catch. Once both catches have been fitted, the hardtop should close nicely. The catches go over the top and snap down like so. When you're closing these catches, never push on the end of the catch there, as sometimes they end up out of line, and when they end up out of line, the edge of the body pops the lock out. So always push on the lock itself. When locking it, the keys simply twist quarter turn, like so. This hardtop keeps most stuff dry and fairly secure, and it is possible to put load bars and other accessories on top of it.